Hello everyone, I am delighted to present to you the last module of Deep Medicine. This is the first week of the module, which is an overview about Deep Medicine. Group 7 under supervision of Dr. Marwa Bailey and the team members Dr. Heidi Khalil, Dr. Nizar Abu Halawa, Dr. Dina Abdul Rahman and Dr. Amira Hamid and me, Mira Magid, welcome all female fellows to the last module. The first week will be divided into two parts and achieve the following objectives. The first part will be conducted by me, and by the end of the first part of this lecture, you will be able to identify the key concepts of deep medicine relevant to AI. And the second part will be fulfilled by Dr. Nizar, and you will be able to recognize the common applications of AI in health profession research. At the beginning, most of us was wondering about deep medicine. Deep medicine simply deploy artificial intelligence to make healthcare more human again. It allows the time for the doctors who are distracted and overwhelmed with so many tasks to build the connection, a real connection with the patient again. So in deep medicine, the AI will replace some tasks the doctor can do, such as note-taking or medical scanning. In other words, deep medicine explores how AI could dramatically shape the healthcare industry. It can start from predicting or diagnosing illness and diseases to the way that the patients are cared for. Deep medicine includes three main concepts. To be more familiar with these concepts, we would like to explain these concepts in the first part of these lectures. These concepts including artificial intelligence is the biggest umbrella, then machine learning and deep learning. And in fact, we are using artificial intelligence in everyday activities subconsciously, such as advanced search engines, Google search, or speaking programs, Alexa or Siri, or creating tools such as Art AI or ChatGPT, and even in games. So AI and artificial intelligence became an integral part of every sciences and every activities we do, and we don't know that. Artificial intelligence is the development of the computer system that can perform tasks that would require human intelligence. These tasks including visual perception, speech recognition, decision-making, and translation between languages. There are two main types of artificial intelligence. The narrow intelligence, which is called weak AI, and the general intelligence or strong AI. The narrow intelligence does not possess an ability to think or self-learn. It simply performs a set of predefined functions, such as asking Siri, what is weather like today? In the second part, which is strong AI, it has more super powerful ability to think and to predict, to interpret and make decisions, just like humans do. Artificial intelligence technologies are mainly including in 5 types: machine learning, deep learning, natural language process, computer vision, and lastly, robotics. Let's start with machine learning. Machine learning, in a simple talk, is to train the machine to learn and can automatically adapt with minimum human interference. So machine learning is a method of data analysis that automated analytic model building. It uses algorithms to learn from data, to identify patterns, and make decisions. Machine learning is widely applied in healthcare, such as predicting optimum diabetes treatment for individual patients, or detecting sepsis several hours before the clinician can diagnose sepsis, as well interpreting EKG. While deep learning is a type of a machine learning, it is a subset of machine learning. Deep learning uses artificial neural networks to mimic the learning process of the human brain. So it trains the computer to perform human-like tasks, such as recognizing speech, identifying image, making prediction. It differs from machine learning. Deep learning does not organize data to run predefined equations. Deep learning sets up basic parameters about data and trains the computer to learn by its own. Deep learning are applied in healthcare, particularly in radiomic sciences. It's very helpful to detect a clinically relevant feature in imaging data. It can help to detect diabetic retinopathy. It can help to detect the breast cancer metastasis from sentinel lymph node biopsies in what's called LINA or lymph node assistant, and can recognize findings in head CT. The third technology in artificial intelligence are natural language processing. It helps computers to understand, interpret, and manipulate the human language. It lets computers to communicate with the human in their own language, read text, hear speech, or interpret it. And natural language process actually is used more in health profession research. It can create, understand, classify clinical document or published research, and even conduct a conversational AI, as will be demonstrated by Dr. Nizar in the second part of the lecture. There are various types of natural language processing, such as chatbots, social media monitoring, sentiment analysis, email filtering, and as you can see that we are using these applications or these tools in our daily activities without knowing that we are using the natural language processing, a part of artificial intelligence technology. Computer vision. Computer vision is a technology of artificial intelligence that trains computers to interpret and understand the visual world. What that means? That means that analyze and interpret the digital images from camera and videos to identify and classify objects, and they react to what they see. The most famous example of computer vision is the VAR in the football game. It has the ability which more surpasses the human visual abilities in analysis of the images and pictures. And lastly, the robotics. Robotics are an engineering field of artificial intelligence. It focuses on tasks which are difficult for the human to consistently perform. Robotics are built by the machine learning and can interact with the social environment. There are three main types of robotics: assistive robotics, including rehabilitation devices, medical robotics, very famous, surgical robots, and humanoid robotics, such as artificial organs or prostheses and body part simulators. The most popular robots in healthcare is physical robot and surgical robot and automated one. The physical robots can perform predefined tasks, such as lifting, repositioning, welding, assembling objects in the warehouse, or delivering the supplies in hospitals. And of course, surgical robots are very known for minimum invasive surgeries. It has a superpower and can see a very critical areas that beyond the surgeon, but the lead and the vital decisions are still in the hand of the surgeon. Lastly, the automated robots. The robotic process automation, it performs the structured digital tasks. It's used more for administrative purposes, such as face recognition, such as updating the patient records, or payroll processing, or extracting data from faxed images. At the end, I hope you are able to identify the main concepts of deep medicine relevant to artificial intelligence, and the floor will be for Dr. Nizar. Thank you.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome everybody. Now we talk about the role of artificial intelligence in research. Artificial intelligence can help us in all steps of research, beginning from research question, patient and the method, how to choose the suitable design for research, how to collect the data and analyzing the data, academic writing, plagiarism, and all steps. But we talk about two rules or two tools of artificial intelligence in research. The first tool, how to review of literatures using artificial intelligence. The second tool is ChatGPT. As regard to review literatures, we can ask any question in research, and the artificial intelligence will answer this question. There is multiple websites aid in this process. We took one of them, which is Humata. Now we open the Humata website, upload the research or the literatures who can I ask the question in it, then ask the question. Then we ask the question here. This is the question and this is the answer from the literatures or research. Another question, we ask another question, correlation between degree of anorectal centering in the muscle complex and the incontinence. Then this is the answer, and this is the part or paragraph related to the answer of the question. He gave me summary and give me the whole paragraph which gives the answer for my question. Now we talk about the other tool, which is ChatGPT generating pre-trained transformer. The most important step in ChatGPT is prompt. What is the prompt? Prompt is a short piece of text that sets the context for generated response. The better the prompt, the better the output. When we give the ChatGPT clear, detailed prompt, he give me clear, detailed answer. There is multiple prompt for literature review, for brainstorming idea, for methodology suggestion. There is multiple website for ChatGPT, and this is one of this website. This website only is application in Apple Store and Google Play. Prompt for literature review: can you summarize the key finding and argument of, and we insert the academic paper. The prompt: can you summarize the key finding and argument of artificial intelligence in medical education? And this is the result or the answer. Personalizing learner, intelligence tutoring system. Not only that, but after the answer, the ChatGPT gives suggestion for another question which help me more and more research. For example, he gives suggestion for what are some examples of AI-powered intelligent tutoring system used in medical education. When we ask this question, he give me also multiple result and multiple answer. Prompt for brainstorming idea: I am working in research project about, and insert the topic. Can you suggest some potential research question or hypothesis? I am working on research project about role of medical academic staff in teaching AI. Can you suggest some potential research question? He gave me result in form: what is the current level of knowledge of understanding? Another research question: what is the challenge facing the medical academic staff in incorporated AI into their teaching, and so on. There is about 5 different research questions. Also, hypothesis: we give medical academic staff with background of AI, the lack of dedicated time and resource, and multiple results. Also, give me another suggestion: can you provide example of active learning methods that medical academic staff can use to teach AI? When you ask this question, you give برضو another result. Prompt for methodology suggestion: what are some common research methods used in? For example, what are some common research methods used in role of medical academic staff in teaching AI? He give me multiple method: survey, interview, observation, case study, content analysis, mixed method, and so on. We give me another suggestion: what are some common challenges facing with conducting a survey among the medical academic staff? Not only that, but he can design a survey in quantitative manner. Can you design a quantitative questionnaire using Likert scale for rule of medical academic staff in teaching AI. He gave me a result in form of multiple question, and each question there is multiple result. Each result give a score.
After careful listening to the second part of the first week, you would be able to recognize the common application of artificial intelligence in health profession research. For further reading and explanation, this is the list of references for the first week content. Regarding the assignment of the first week, you are kindly requested to use this application, Humata Artificial Intelligence application, and answer a couple of questions regarding a certain research article which is attached in the assignment section in the model. And of course, you can add any other questions as much as you wish. After receiving the answers of the questions, kindly take a screenshot for the answers, then copy the shots in a Word file, and lastly, submit the Word file by your name on the model. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and all of us will be glad to receive your queries at any time.